Hey guys, we're super excited to be here at the LA Fit Expo. It's our third year in a row. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be launching a tasty pastry. It's a low-carb Pop-Tart. It's got 3 to 4 grams of net carbs. And we love this show. This is our best place to be in LA.
Welcome back to Legendary Foods Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Thursday, March 18th, 2021. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Thursday, and tomorrow is officially the first day of spring. Daylight savings is in full effect, and we're even starting to see guys like Antoine Vaillant start to come out of hibernation. In case you missed it a few days ago, Antoine gave his fans an update on his current status and said that his main focus right now is to beat the look he brought into the Olympia last December. According to Antoine, he's waking up in the morning at 306 pounds and staying leaner at this weight than he's been in the past. For him, staying big and lean seems to be the winning formula because he always looks better when he doesn't have to go crazy to get in shape. And if he can stay consistent, I don't see any reason why he can't come back and be even better this time around. Over the last few weeks on this show, I've talked a lot about how I feel like we could be entering a new era in bodybuilding. I believe we'll see titles change hands more frequently, and I also believe that we'll see more athletes in more divisions losing titles and then potentially winning them back, like we saw with Brandon Hendrickson in the men's physique division last year. So if we jump ahead to this year's Olympia, and you asked me which former champ I thought had the best chance to win their title back, well, I think Kamal Elgargni would be my number one pick. I know that he and Chris Aceto have had their new plan in place for a few weeks now, and that Kamal is back to full strength after being hit with COVID not too long ago. And I'm also taking the fact that he's been there before into account. I know the guy knows how to win. He's done it for almost 30 years at a high level, and I still believe he has enough left in the tank to reclaim his spot on the throne. But Sean Clarita might have a thing or two to say about that. If you're a fan of classic physique, which most people are, then you have a lot to be excited about this year. Chris Bumstead is trying to become the first three-peat champion in the history of the division. Terrence Ruffin should be better than ever, and there's a ton of other young talent in the division who thinks it's their time to shine. But I don't think I'd be doing my job if I didn't make sure more people started paying attention to Alex Cambronero. Let's not forget he won the Arnold Classic last year, and one of the people he beat on the way to the title was Terrence Ruffin. This guy is as good as it gets. He has all the tools, he has the pedigree, and it feels like no one's talking about him. So, you better be on the lookout because Alex Cambronero could easily end up being one of the top 2 athletes in the division when the dust finally settles this year. In case you missed it, a few weeks ago we featured Frida Paulsen on one of our shows after we heard a rumor about her making a return to the stage later this year. And as it turns out, we were right. She's planning to make a comeback at some point during the 2021 season. Only she's not doing it in bikini because she's making the jump to wellness. A few days ago, Frida's made an announcement about her plans to make the jump to the wellness division, where I'm sure she'll be looking to make history as the first athlete ever to compete at the Olympia level in both bikini and wellness. One of the other things that makes this news so fascinating is the newness of the division. We still don't know what wellness is yet. We don't have any stars or any superstars or champions. The whole thing is just wide open, and if Frida does well, no pun intended, this could open up the floodgates, and we might start seeing more and more athletes make the jump like we have with the 212 division and classic physique. So stay tuned, because seeing how this plays out over the next few months should be really interesting. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.